The markets are dumping, and the worst part is we're going to have another major crypto announcement on Tuesday the 4th. We're going to talk XRP price as venture capital doesn't get into hardcore crypto, and Coinbase says BTC should be the only ones in the reserve.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Fears of insider trading, centralized action. Oh, it's not good, and the market is flashing even more red. But before we get news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. Unpractical, hopefully I'm saying that right. Dropping support on the channel. Thank you very much. Says I appreciate the lube first. What are the key factors influencing the adoption of XRP, and how will Daddy Trump lock it up an unknown amount in the crypto strategic reserve help prices? We mainly need to see how are they buying this crypto. If they are buying it over the counter, that's the biggest FU to all of us. But if they're going to buy it on the open market like you and I do, then you know what? I'm 100% with it. Scuba Steve channel member, thank you for the support, says, feel like crypto is just dumping because of the tariffs that'll start tomorrow. Yeah, we have tariffs as well. And I shared in the earlier video that the macros suck ass. Doran Butler, another channel member, love it, says, are we sure we're purposely left out? It's a big-ass list, and for many of the older generations, it's all Bitcoin. They don't make the difference. That said, there are a lot of collaborations and competitions with many of these projects competing for your dollars. Every sale, every purchase, exchanges peel a piece. That's right, the exchanges are making tons of money on it. Speaking of, any of y'all ever seen this gem out there? 1989 Cardis Princess Peach. Gem mint, 10 out of 10. And oh, I'm starting my recovery session. Taper is in effect. I race in less than 2 weeks. Bitcoin peeling back big time. 86,260. ETH bleeding big. 2134. XRP at 238. XLM could not hold 30 cents. ADA couldn't hold that dollar. Now down to 86 cents. Sol at 142. ICP at 618. Sweet at 265. HBAR 22.5. And Doge rounding it out 19.7. Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, thinks having a Bitcoin-only crypto reserve is the best option. Come on now. And mainly the reason he's saying is because he knows his exchange would be the custody partner for it, and maybe they would be buying the BTC only from his exchange. Be wary out there because these exchange players are in it to make themselves rich. That's why they're lobbying so hard. What happened? Well, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, believed having just Bitcoin reserve would be the best option, calling that asset a successor to gold. Alternatively, Armstrong proposed that to maintain variety, a market capitalization weighted mix of crypto assets could also be used to keep the reserve unbiased, but he prefers BTC. Sachs said further details around the reserve would be revealed on the upcoming cryptocurrency summit at the White House. No. We've got more stuff going on. Okay, meeting March 7th. We also have a big announcement coming tomorrow, the 4th of March. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, all right? I'm going to be covering the news for you. But first, venture capital roundup. All right, this is one of the big things that we got to pay attention to. I know some of you into it, but right now, DePIN, Web3 Gaming, and Layer 1 real-world assets are taking the money. Alchemy, $5 million. Maverick sees some money. Row Labs receives money. Basically, if you want to check out if any of your favorite projects got some funding, it's all linked down below. Big news here is Donald Trump to make an investment announcement, says the White House. That's right. He's going to be making an announcement tomorrow. No idea what it is. Maybe he's going to be talking about more cryptos. Maybe he's going to make the announcement public rather than on True Social. Hopefully not another big nothing burger. Trump's announcement of crypto strategic reserve dubbed world historic pump and dump. So the critics out there, you had first the BTC maxis that are pissed as all hell that other cryptos got included in the reserve, and the fact that BTC and ETH were mentioned as a secondary thing an hour later after the first post. But now there's talks about insider trading, centralization, pumping up of big companies where we shouldn't be. Listen to this. The post gave a bump to the floundering market, but the currencies picked had skeptics convinced the announcement was a ploy to boost the bottom line of people in his administration. We saw that there was a flash crash of XRP, then a pump, and now a crash again. Insider trading, making your friends money. Trump claimed he would make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world, create a crypto strategic reserve. David Sachs, guess what? Sold all of his crypto. He once held $1 billion worth of Solana, but he told the Financial Times he divested his holdings and sold. After Sachs promoted the reserve news on X, one user responded, "Crypto Czar has a massive conflict of interest." No, he doesn't. But here's the problem. Are other players in the administration holders and now making money on it? Another user labeled the reverse a world historic heist, funneling billions of taxpayer dollars into the pockets of Trump's and Sachs buddies. So if we do use tax money to create the reserve, is that right? Should we be using money to bump up the price of XRP from our taxes? Or should that money come from the savings of something else? Should that be from the selling of other assets? Let me know down below. There's a lot of stuff we have to worry about. And that's why the market is like, yo, at first this sounded juicy, but we hope it's not one big fucking grift. Not cool, everyone. Remember, that's my job. Bringing the news, good or bad, happy or sad, and I'm fucking frustrated. I'm really pissed with all this. I'm pissed that the price didn't hold. I'm also upset with all the insider accusations, and I want to know how they're buying the crypto. I want to know how they're buying the XRP, SOL, and ADA. If it's over the counter, fuck this. I'll be so damn pissed. XRP fails to maintain rally. Here's why XRP price is crashing all of a sudden. The main reason is macros suck. And this information, this news, isn't enough to pull us out of the macros. So what happened was you had players out there, and I'll zoom out to the 7-day, pump, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. They're like, yo, we're going to create a strategic reserve. All right, cool. Then once it happens, the player's like, yo, let's get out. And you're seeing that right now. We've now erased what? About 75% of the gains from yesterday. We got up to 299.9. Now we're hanging out at 238. Yeah, we're peeling back the gains. Zooming in a little bit further, you're looking at this going, oh, crap. Come on, man. And the worst part is, the volume is still juicy up to 14.7 billion, which means what? The exchanges are making money on these pumps and dumps. So as people get washed, as leverage traders get washed, and then all of a sudden the market pumps out of nowhere, then dumps out of nowhere again, exchanges are making the money. But the big fear we have is that the tomorrow announcement is going to be basically an official announcement from his message on True Social, which would be a big nothing burger because we all know that shit. We're all into the know. Like I said, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. I cover these stories all times of the day. Then we got the meeting on Friday. Okay. Then we still got to get the deets. Are y'all going to hold it for 3 years? Where is this money going to come from? Are you buying directly from Cardano, from Ripple, or are you buying it in the open market from the exchanges like you and I do? There's so many questions to be answered, and what scares me right now is the market's quick reaction to the good news. We barely even had a day of juicy goodiness till we started wiping this out. And the worst part is we were at 222 before this announcement happened, and we're at 238 right now. We're not that far away from wiping out this whole announcement. And we heard earlier that the Kraken case, done with the SEC. So we know the Ripple case is going to be done. But the macros suck balls. And it's almost right now like the macros and all the fears of all this insider trading and the fears of using taxpayer dollars to promote, like, companies that I don't know if we really should with taxpayer dollars. Because think about it. If it wasn't crypto, would you want your taxpayer dollars going to, say, Microsoft? Would you want it to go into other companies out there to create reserves? I don't know. That's why I want to ask you about it. Market sure as hell not happy. I'm frustrated. And what's really shitty about this whole thing is the three. The XRP, the SOL, and the ADA, the three that were specifically mentioned out of all these out here. Yes, they're still up from their initial hit. But they didn't retain their hit. And in fact, most of them have lost 70+% of their gains from that news. So am I happy with the announcement of a strategic reserve in specific cryptos we mentioned? Hell yeah, I am. But I am not happy with the market's reaction. And the thing that's scaring me more than anything is we didn't even maintain these gains for a day. It is total pump and dump bullshit like we've seen in 2022, 2023, and the first 3 quarters of 2024. We've seen this play out time and time again. I'm reminded of the Torres announcement in, July, August, whatever, in 2023. It was summer 2023, when she said, yeah, XRP is not a security. We saw it all of a sudden. We hit to 99 cents, and then it just started peeling on back down. We've seen this time and time again in the market. These big announcements, which should carry a lot of weight, you get the hype, and then it's gone. And the worst part about all this is I do a lot of research, right, regarding all this stuff. So I have to scrub articles, bunch of articles. Do you know how many articles out there were negative regarding the strategic reserve, saying that this is insider BS, that the Trump administration is worrying about making their friends money rather than taking care of the American public? And this wasn't coming from, like, Democrats or, other side of the aisle publications. This was coming from crypto publications out there that are normally fairly neutral, if not more on the pro-Trump side, and they're like, yo, this seems fishy. And when things are fishy, you don't have investor confidence. And when you don't have investor confidence, what happens? They pull their money out. So cool. Create a strategic reserve. But you know what we need? We need details. If tomorrow's announcement on the 4th is a big nothing burger, it's just like, quote, an official press conference, market's going to shit itself even more because there's going to be expectations of juice. And if we don't get the juice, further sell off, erasing everything. Then we got the March 7th meeting. If that's a big nothing burger and the macros of inflation still suck ass, we're still dealing with the tariff and the trade wars, and we're still dealing with the institutional players pulling out of the market, well then you know what? I don't have enough lube. I don't have enough like R. Kelly to give it to all of you getting bent over. All of us getting bent over in the crypto market. I'm telling you right now though, better not read anything about them buying crypto OTC. That would be an absolute slap in the face to all of us. But I'm going to keep optimistic. I'm going to keep scrubbing the news, see what I find out, see what happens with tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out. And what are your thoughts of the revamping of the room? The Pokemon slabs there, the PSA autos and stuff like that up there. Cool stuff, right, everyone? And oh, what about the Choo Choo Bitches sign? I have it. I just have to figure out where I'm going to mount it in here. So what, everyone? Choo Choo Bitches.